What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the banger of the day, guys, on a very special video. I want to give a huge shout out to Meta Tactical for giving me this opportunity to do this video with you guys and girls out there, because this is amazing. But what if I told you that you could turn this Glock 19, this, to this? All right, y'all, we got it in full effect, man. The Meta Tactical. We are clear, you know. Trigger, let's just check it out. Check that trigger out. Let go. All right, there we go. All right, we are clear on the mag and we are fully safe. We have here today, though, guys, the Meta Tactical Apex. Now, if you got any questions about where to get it, I'm gonna make sure to leave a link because I am working with them on this particular video. And guys, I want you guys to check out the link down below in the description to my actual blog post on this in particular. Make sure you guys go and check that out. And you can also go check out Meta Tactical's YouTube channel for more information on this. They actually have their own YouTube channel, and I will link you down below to my website's blog about this post and its talking points. But we have here the Apex chassis system, and I gotta say, this thing is a beauty. It's a lot going on, and I want to break it down from tip to butt and explain to you guys what's going on, what you get, and why I love it. First and foremost, this chassis system is for the Glock 19. Now, they have other models available from Palmetto State Armory, the P80s, and Smith & Wesson, and various other Glock models out there that you guys can go and check on their website. There's multiple different options and availability for that going on. And this, as you can see, though, is not a rifle or gun. It's a chassis system that holds your gun and transforms your pistol into a rifle. I think technically, based upon all the numbers and the names and all that, it might change it from a pistol to a firearm. I'll let you guys in the comment section argue about that, and do not take my words as law words and abiding words. But what basically is going on is your pistol gets a 16-inch barrel, and with that 16-inch barrel along with this chassis system, you have an overall length of over 26 inches, which then allows you to have a stock as well as a front grip on this firearm. Now, let me just show you how your Glock or pistol is gonna look. This is the 16-inch barrel that you end up getting for your gun, and it's a simple swap from barrel to barrel from Glock 19. It's very simple. If you have dealt with barrels before, you know how easy it is to switch out a Glock barrel or open or dissect or disassemble, whatever you want to call it, of a Glock 19 or any other Glock. They're all pretty much the same. But this is a Glock with a 16-inch barrel, and then this is the chassis system that comes with it. You slide that right in there and you're good to go. The chassis system itself is very, very light. It has great ergonomic fillings on it. It has great Picatinny rails. And the one I picked up came with the Picatinny set that can go through all these little slots right here, as well as here as well. The front grip also came on, which is also an additional mag holder. So if you have another mag out there, you can easily put it in there, and it locks in place with a push to release button. Everything that you get in your Glock is still featured on this gun. Nothing is taken away from it. You can actually see the Glock right there. That is also where the ejection port of the gun is. You have on this side as well as on this side 2 slots that you can use to push a mag release. You also have right here, which is your pinhole, which helps to take the gun apart if you want to take the actual gun out. It's very simple, very easy. You also have a safety feature. Something that, you know, the Glock itself doesn't even have. It has a trigger safety, but not actual, you know, like actual safety lock, and it will not budge. And I gotta say that you would think that since the trigger's up here on the actual chassis system and the actual Glock triggers back here, that there might be a delay or it just doesn't feel right. It is simultaneous. It's nothing different whatsoever. Nothing moves different. It feels all in one. There's no disconnection of the gun, in my personal opinion. You have a charging handle on the top that is ambidextrous. So if you're left or right-handed, you can use it on each side. It doesn't reciprocate or it doesn't move forward and all that. It stays in place. So you can actually use it, as I like to use a lot of these charging handles that don't move. I like to use them almost like a little hand stop for a really good grip when shooting this gun. It's a very tight gun as is, but there is an adjustable stock that is here on the back right here. And you can easily move it by pressing this little knob right here and pulling out to where you want to go, you know? So if you don't like that length of pull and you want a little bit longer, you can go. Or if you want something real nice and tight, you can do like this, which I like as well. I put on the other side this is like a little cheapo light that I found, you know, on Amazon, but I was just trying to set it up a little nice and dandy. I also put a little hollow sun on the top that I took off recently and a laser system. And when I shot this bad boy through the Glock, you get the beauty of the Glock gun in a bullpup type of action. It was just bouncing. It was super smooth. When I say it was just bouncing, it was like it's tapping. It was just tapping away. I got in trouble at the range. The guy actually told me, yo, chill out. You're doing too much. You're shooting too fast. Oh, my bad. All right. I was a little, you know, embarrassed at the moment, but I was just having so much fun shooting this gun and how flat and how accurate it was that I got kind of a little carried in myself. When you get the chassis system with the barrel, you will get a muzzle device as well that's easily just screwed on. The one that actually comes with, though, when it comes, it's gonna actually come on with this irregular thread protector. That's so that you could take the barrel off, because I don't think you could take the barrel off with this muzzle device on. It's like too big, you know, to slide out the gun. So you're gonna have to take the, you know, muzzle device off in order to swap the barrels out. And as I stated, there are videos on Meta Tactical's actual YouTube channel that you can go and watch and see how to set it up, which is extremely easy. I just can't do it because I don't know how YouTube works with like switching out parts, and it's very weird and finicky, and I don't want to get on YouTube's bad side with this. So I'd rather be just safe than sorry, but the video is right there. It's super simple. It won't even take you more than 5 minutes to swap the barrel out and be able to put this in, you know, instantly, the gun in the chassis system. You got M-locks, you got Picatinny's, you have the system itself, which is extremely light. And let me just show you what kind of size you got of this compared to like other bullpups that I actually have in my collection. We have here the Hellion, of course. Check out the differences in the size. And some of it's kind of cut off, but I want you to see, like, there's obviously a huge height difference of the two. And we do know that one is a 5.56, of course, and the other one's a 9mm, but hey, it's super compact, super maneuverable, you know what I'm saying? Maneuverability off the charts, off the wall. And if you like to have fun with bullpups, if you don't own a bullpup, this is definitely a very cost-effective way to go. I mean, you pretty much have a Glock 19 bullpup, a Glock bullpup. It's remarkable. It's amazingly accurate, and it's extremely reliable for the simple fact that the gun itself is still in full effect. And as stated before, you still have a lot of your features, pretty much all your features on the gun when you put this in the actual chassis system. One thing that I will say, the only thing that's a little bit different, which they could probably fix themselves, and it's not a big deal, but when you actually end on your last shot and you have your bolt open, right? When you have your last bolt open, right? You can actually have your finger go in here and press the bolt release, like, you know, the clip release. Let me just show you more than I could tell you, you know? You can take the mag out, put a new mag in, and you can do that, you know? Close it right up, it's simple. However, that is only when the stock is fully extended. When the stock is like that, you kind of are blocking this. So the only way you can do it now is, you know, taking the mag out, put the new mag in. The only way you can do it is just by recharging it, which is not a bad feature. You just gotta recharge it rather than the bolt open. So that's kind of up to you. Maybe that's something that they can fix down the road, in my opinion, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Overall, though, the gun shoots extremely flat, it's extremely lightweight, and the funny thing is, the actual story behind this is before I even started doing the YouTube stuff, like fully, like how I've been doing it lately with the gun reviews, I had already seen this chassis system. I had actually wanted to buy this chassis system. I showed my brother-in-law, we were looking at it, I thought it was dope. You know, Glock 19, I kind of have a Glock 19 spare one laying around, not laying around, but I just don't use it as everyday carry right now. I was like, I would like to do something with it. And then this thing came in mind. I'm like, wow, that's a perfect thing to put this Glock 19 in. And I'm like, wow, I might have to go ahead and grab this. I went and was buying some stuff on Reddit recently for guns and accessories and all that. And I bumped into a guy, salutes to Dirk, and he hit me up and I showed him some of the stuff I've been working on. And he actually said, bruh, I work with Meta Tactical. I can hook you up with one of their, you know, chassis systems. And I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I've been wanting to review that already. and the world just works mysterious ways. If you have a Glock 19 or Glock, I think, like I said, 17, there's different ones on the website that you guys can check out. It's a huge list, and if I can put it up, I'll just put it up, of different ones out there that they work with. When you put this, and then you put that 16-inch barrel on this Glock, you are, you know, increasing your ballistics, increasing your distance, and all of the above. And let me just go ahead and do what I've been wanting to do. Like, this itself, like, you know, Call of Duty just came and just dropped. If you want an AUG, right? The AUG is gonna run you close to 2 racks, and that's in 5.56. But if you wanna do the AUG conversion kit where you can convert your AUG to 9mm, that's a little bit extra money on top of that. This little system itself, I mean, you're ready to go. I got me a 9mm Glock bullpup with the 30 rounder in here in full effect. When I run out of that, I got another one just sitting right here ready to go. And you get the rifle carbine type of capabilities now running through a Glock, one of the most reliable pistols out there on the platform and accurate. Now with a 16-inch barrel, you just not losing, bro. And then that 30 round, you know, that 30 round, if you want to put that 30 round drum, 60 round drum, whatever you got, you can take it a step further. You could, the choice is yours at the end of the day when it comes to Meta Tactical and what they got going on. So in my opinion, amazing job, huge shout out to them, and thank you for the opportunity. I also want to say one little thing that you might notice or might see in the videos and all the above, but you know, this barrel is going to move, and that's why there's a lot of space in there, because that's how Glocks work. You see how it's doing that? You see that? It's gonna do that because that's how Glocks work. When you cock it back, the actual Glock itself is gonna move up. The barrel's gonna move up. So they made a system to where that would work and not cause any type of distraction or disturbance in the actual gun itself. The Glock needs to do that in order to work. Here's a little another, you know, showing you more so what's going on. But you see, that's more so what's going on. You know, that's how the Glocks work at the end of the day. But I'll put it this way, man, it's amazing. Definitely A1. There's other chassis systems out there, but none that are gonna give you that bullpup effect and give you that size and compactability and also transform your Glock into, you know, something that's capable of reaching distances that you probably couldn't before out of a regular Glock barrel. And with this simple, you know, switcheroo, it's just A1 steak sauce. 16-inch barrel comes with the kit. You can actually buy the kit without the 16-inch barrel, which will be a little bit more cheaper, but you can buy it with the whole entire thing at a very decent price. Like I said, go check out Meta Tactical, check them out. We'll leave some links down below to my website alongside with my YouTube, their YouTube, so you guys can check it out. I don't want to link anything in particular to an actual website because I don't know how YouTube is at the end of the day, and they get a little funny. But it's just a chassis system. This is the chassis system right here. It's amazing. It's very light. Packaging was amazing. All the above. I have nothing negative to say whatsoever. So if you want something fun to take to the range, and hey, it's even a possibility of using this as a home defense. It's a Glock. It's still a Glock. The chassis system does not interrupt anything within the actual, you know, the actual movement and parts of the gun. Nothing is affected. It's just literally carrying and holding your gun, positioning it back, and the trigger mechanism is the main part that touches the gun, and in my opinion, does a fabulous job. No delays, no changes whatsoever. So give it a check. Salute to Meta Tactical, and let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below.